Hey friend, welcome to your August monthly reading. This year is a significantly transformational year, so I also include a high level, what I call Astrological Zen-ergy monthly overview. And that just tells us the planetary energies that Spirit wants to share and kind of pinpoint and focus on. I also have some intermittent videos here and there throughout the months talking about different astrological energies and how to maintain the most zen as we ride those astrological energy waves like retrogrades, etc. This card reading is for wherever this zodiac sign energy appears in your chart. Could be your sun, your moon, your rising sign, Mars, Venus, wherever. And here's a quick reference of what planet generally rules over what area of your life. So if you're wanting additional information on a specific area of your life, you can check that out as well. These monthlies are normally out about 2 weeks before the beginning of the following month, so you can make the most of that astrological energies. And my YouTube channel members actually have advanced access to these and other videos that I post weekly, monthly, and quarterly, like the solstice and equinox 3-month readings. Information on YouTube membership is available at my website at bruttazen.com. Alrighty then. Well, we'll jump in and take a look first at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of August. But if you've watched multiple of these videos and you want to leap ahead to the reading portion, timestamps are in the description box down below. Let's start by looking at the energy that we're coming into the month with that's already existing. Got a lot going on. We got Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, and Chiron all in the middle or within their full retrogrades. We also have Uranus and Jupiter who are in their pre-shadow of their retrogrades, which means we're already beginning to feel this energy rising, though at a less intense level than we'll feel once they go full-blown retrograde. And in August, you might already be feeling the energy of the eclipses that are coming up, which we'll talk about in a moment. I know, a lot of reflective energy going on. But, we're built for it, right? Now, I have Zen-ergy videos that I've posted for these specific retrogrades and just retrogrades in general. If you want to check out the Zen-ergy playlist, which I have listed in the description box of the video down below and also linked at the end of the video. All right, so what new astrological energy is coming in for August? On August 4th, Mercury goes full retrograde. It's been in its pre-shadow since July 17th, so we already have feeling this. And, Mercury goes retrograde about 3 to 4 times a year, and it lasts about 3 weeks each time. So, we're used to it, going in and out of that Mercury retrograde. But it does start in Virgo when it goes at full retrograde on August 4th, but it will flow backward into Leo on August 16th. Mercury spends about 2 to 3 weeks in each sign, but can change faster during a retrograde because it's speeding up and going back and forth. But, because it is the closest planet to the sun and it's just a little larger than our moon. And because it's closer to the sun, its orbit is so much faster than the other planets, including Earth. It only takes 88-ish Earth days for Mercury to orbit the sun, compared, of course, to our 365-ish days. And then within the same month, we actually will go direct in Mercury, August 28th, still back in Leo, but it's moving forward, so it goes back into Virgo on September 10th, and actually ends its post-shadow on September 11th. A Virgo Mercury retrograde brings a highly kind of analytical inward reflection energy. And Virgo can be all about self-analysis and embracing the awareness of potential, focused on making the most of that potential. And every sign, of course, has a lower expression and higher expression. The lower vibrational expression of Virgo can express itself as attempted intellectual manipulation of another person, or kind of taking part in backbiting or maybe even gossiping, right? Mercury in Leo brings in a draw to go socialize and gather with friends with a focus on creativity, celebration, and self-expression. Leo, being a fixed sign, who they prefer to avoid change. So if we've formed opinion, we'll likely not be opening up to changing it during that time period of August 16th to September 10th. So if you feel a bit of stubbornness during that time, you know why. Now, we've covered Mercury retrograde energy in a previous video, so check out that for details on how to ground yourself for this powerful spiritual energy. And links, of course, to the Zen-ergy playlist will be in the description box of the video and at the end of this video as well. Now, on August 4th, we have Leo New Moon also hitting us. So yay, New Moon energy. Time for planting after we got rid of some stuff out of our life garden with the last full moon a couple of weeks ago. And this can be a productive time to connect with your authentic self, tap in to your passions, align with that element of fire. It can also be a time to reset your intentions, your goals, and your desires, and to make a fresh start. Some great ways that we can use this brilliant new moon energy is like work on a project that you're passionate about. Pour your energy and light into creative expression some way, somehow. And change your perspective of life. Come at it through the eyes of a child. Like the Fool card in the tarot, where there aren't boundaries and rules and restrictions, but you can see the world through the eyes of possibilities. And with Leo new moon and all new moons, you actually have 10 new moon wishes every new moon. So make sure to check out the pick a card that I post the week of or before the new moon, because we talk about how to make the most of those 10 new moon wishes. And around August 6th, even before, eclipse energy can be impacting us, like I mentioned in the intro. Are you feeling the heat of the eclipses already? Eclipse energy begins to return in the month of August, being the most intense in September and October, and then calming down in November. This eclipse season actually includes 2 eclipse cycles. The second to the last of the Aries-Libra eclipse cycle. They do a little dance, they started that in 2023, and it goes through the first half of 2025. But we're also starting a new eclipse polarity of Virgo Pisces. September 17th is the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then October 2nd is the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. And with the eclipses in Libra and Aries, we've been learning to release lower vibrational attitudes of people-pleasing and codependency, bringing in some radical honesty and transforming our self-worth, strengthening belief in ourselves, and standing by that belief with integrity and authenticity. So this eclipse energy speeds us along on this path and allows space for us to change course towards things and relationships that are more in alignment with our higher selves. But moving into the eclipse energy of Virgo and Pisces, with the emphasis this time on Pisces full moon energy this year, the focus can be in areas of emotional release, more self-awareness, like we need more of that, right? But relationship with money and possessions, and of course, relationships with humans. So I'm planning on having a separate Zen-ergy video on this eclipse energy. And I do have an eclipse guide video already existing in my Astrological Zen-ergy playlist, if you want to check that out as well. August 8th, we have the Lionsgate Portal. Now, the Lionsgate Portal occurs each year, usually between around July 28th to August 12th, with August 8th being the peak day. It's It's a time when the Earth, the Sirius star, and Orion align in the Leo constellation with the Sun being in Leo. So it creates this cosmic alignment that some say unlocks a gateway of powerful energy. And this energy is said to be full of positive energy and open to hearing people's aspirations. I'll be having a special pick a card that should be posted on July 24th, giving 8 choices of 8 different gates to see what energy this is bringing in for you. And this energy impacts us from each lion's gate to each lion's gate. So it will be something that will influence you, or the energy that will exist around you until next year's Lion's Gate. So stay tuned. Again, my YouTube channel members will have advanced access to that as well. August 19th, we have an Aquarius full moon, which is also a super moon and a blue moon. I know, boom, boom, boom. You know, in July, we had a second full moon 2 months in a row in Capricorn, which technically can make the second one on June 21st a blue moon. And now we have a very rare second blue moon twice in a row. So this can only happen when 2 of the 3 commonly used definitions of what makes a blue moon happen in a row. So the 3 things, just for education purposes, I did not know this until I just read about this. But the first thing is the second full moon in a zodiac sign, which was this one, June 21st, where we had Capricorn twice in a row, 2 full moons. Usually it goes, through the zodiac, but because of the planetary alignments and all of that, we actually had Capricorn twice. The second definition is if you have a second full moon in a calendar month, so 2 full moons within the month. And then the third one is more the astronomical definition of a seasonal blue moon, which is the third full moon of an astronomical season that has 4 full moons. And it happens between the summer solstice and the fall equinox. So this one is the August 19th blue moon. Full moon energy can be used to focus on important actions, especially ones related to the areas of life ruled by the sign that the full moon is in. So for an Aquarius full moon, it can be a great time to participate in group brainstorming sessions, work on technology, scribe your biggest dream visions. The star card in the major arcana of tarot is Aquarius energy, which rolls over the authentic dreams of our high heart. So the blue moon energy, intensified by also being a super moon, can assist us in majorly expanding the progress and the energy toward these dreams. So we can make the most of this energy by going big, right? Go big or go home. But make sure to also check out the pick a card for this full moon. That will come out about a week before, as this will help you make the most of the release energy of this full moon as well. And then August 22nd, we go into Virgo season, so happy birthday, all you Virgo sun babies. So we move from this vibrant, childlike, excited, sometimes excessive energy of Leo into the Sun and Virgo energies on August 22nd. Mercury is also in Virgo until August 16th, and then again September 10th through September 16th. And Venus joins them August 6th through August 29th, bringing an opportunity to organize and ignite efficiency to our daily experience with new routines that can bring great joy. It's a feeling of getting back to basics as well. Virgo is a big thinker. So this energy points to focus and discipline, can often bring our attention to health or daily needs of ourselves or others, even including pets and other animals. Virgo rolls over that house where pets exist too. I do create a pick a card around each sun season change, including a bonus 3-month forecast for the sun babies for that season. So be sure to check that out when it comes out around a week before. All right, so those are the basic energies that I felt led by Spirit to share that we'll all face as a collective. But of course, depending upon your specific individual birth chart, the impact of each planet and aspect can vary by individual. We're all amazing soup that has flavors that are activated differently when they react to the astrological energy that trickles upon the earth. And of course, as I mentioned, I will have different pick-a-card videos each week that I usually will talk about a lot of the different, more specifically, as we get closer to those days. So keep an eye out for those. Now, let's see what August messages Spirit has for you through the Oracle and the Tarot. All right, Cancer signs, wherever you have Cancer zodiac sign in your birth chart, this reading is for you for the month of August. And what I do each month, I do take a tarot deck. This month I'm taking the Wandering Star Tarot. I split up the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. We'll get into those in a moment as we look into the 4 different areas of our life. But I take the major arcana and an oracle deck to discuss the overall energy for the month. So we'll start off here, getting the overall energies, and then, like I said, I'll pull oracle, and then we'll get into the 4 minor arcana as well. So, for a beautiful Cancer sign energy, what does Spirit want you to know overall for the month of August? Right, they do want that one right here. And we have the Empress. Beautiful Mother Nature, Mother Nurture energy, matching the Mother Luna, moon energy that rules over Cancer. So this is all about nurturing yourself. It is about new beginnings, abundance, and there'll be a little bit of sensuality in there too, but there's a lot of freedom that comes in with the Empress too, because she hasn't fallen under the influence of all the supposed to be's and should be's and need to be's and have to be's and must be's that the Emperor who comes after her and the Hierophant that comes after them, that they impose on, like civil rules and organized spirituality and organized religious rules. She's more free flowing, which allows a lot of creativity to come in too. So that's the kind of energy that you're dealing with here for the month of August. And then we're going to see which archangel here with the 22 Archangel Oracle, what archangel is going to watch over you during this month. So let's take a look here and see. All right, we do have this one here. And you have Uriel, learning experience. So learning some beautiful, I feel like there's like the learning, a lot of what you're going to be learning about is putting yourself first, being this motherly type of energy with the Cancer sign. She's the Mother Luna. She cares about home. She cares about children. And, it's a very mothering type of energy that comes in. And one of the big lessons for Cancer signs to learn is that you get to be your own parent. You deserve your love, your self-love, and the biggest, greatest gift you can give the world is a healthy, full, overflowing you that comes in with that. So I love that type of energy that comes in there. It says, take time to review, study, and hone your knowledge before proceeding further. So Uriel, let's put that right here. I love the yellows. You're both wearing yellow on team solar plexus chakra, which is all about your own energy and your relationship to yourself. So I like that synchronicity coming in here too. And let's see what Uriel has to say here. Oops. There we are. So Uriel, which stands for God's light, is the angel of light, brilliant like the sun, shedding light on anyone or anything that needs to be seen for understanding and spiritual growth. He comes to us when it's time for awareness and answers. He will shine his torch of light upon our life and help us weigh up our options and obtain the facts in order to make the best decision. Uriel is also the angel who comes to help us in education and higher learning so that we can be the best version of ourselves. So there is this, like I said, learning about putting yourself first, and it's okay for you to be full and overflowing, because then, your creativity and your power is huge on how you can help others. So it's like a mother, if she's just an example of the, mothering energy. If she's tired and worn out and sacrificing herself for everyone, she's going to get sick. She's going to feel tired. Her battery's going to She might even snap off at people. But when you're full and overflowing, everyone still gets some, but you're full. You're at 100% instead of a 10% battery all the time. The other thing, too, is like with this creativity, for some of you, this is about education in the arts and learning an art, some sort of creative expression is supported here, too. The message for the card says it's time to take an inventory of your life, recognizing where you are and how far you've come. It's essential for the next stage of your evolution. Some situations and challenges have not worked out favorably, but this has led you to your gifts and ignited an inner determination. Your angels are here now to encourage you through this time of inquiry and learning, so that you can reach a deeper state of awareness and initiate great spiritual growth. If you've been wondering about a particular situation or challenge in your life, the message today is that this is an essential lesson that will lead to growth. You may feel you're in a funk or stuck at this time because you're in the thick of it, but soon the clouds will part and the light will shine once more. Know that things do get better from here. In the meantime, call in your angels and invite them to shed light on any darkness so that you can be directed toward your highest good and truth. Wow. I love that. Especially we have Leo energy that, will be making its presence in August 2, and the sun is rolls over Leo. So there we go. So I love the brightness here. We'll dive deeper into the 4 suits of the minor arcana, which represent the 4 different areas of our life. The first one is Fire energy, which is the suit of wands. And this is about your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, your overall energy, and even spiritual energy. So this will be, what's your energetic experience for the month of August? What does Spirit want all of you Cancer signs to know? So let's take a look here. What do you want them to know about their energetic experience? Okay, this is your card here. And you've got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, a lot of movement, a lot of fire. It feels like it's going to be a very fiery time for you here in the month of August with this energy. And I like it for you because being water and fire makes steam, and steam is what, like steam engines, it's what gets things moving and powered and powerful and, picking up speed, right? So there is a lot of fast movement, passion, a lot of things. Fastest moving horse out of them all. There's a little side note of quest of stepping and questing after your power too. All knights are on a quest. This knight is on the quest for the Ace of Wands, which is about the power of where you focus your energy. And here we come in again, all this, where you focus in your energy. Start with you, fill yourself up. Everyone gets the overflow. That overflow tastes a whole lot better because it's like nectar of the gods. It's full, it's sweet and tasty. But the other, if we're giving them when we're at 10% or lower, they're getting the stagnant, bitter, soot at the bottom of the barrel that they're always getting. And it's, like I said, it's bitter and it doesn't taste very good in comparison. Once they have a taste of this overflowing energy that you give, they're like, it's worth it. It's worth the wait. I'll take one drop of that over barrels of that other stuff, right? And then we're also going to pull from the Blue Messiah reading cards here and find out what else about this fire energy for the month of August for you. What else do they want you to know here? Okay. I feel like it's this one right here. And you got Inner Vision. Yeah, card 15. And I love that. It's almost like the inner phoenix is being let out. So I like this this energy of inner vision coming in. This just this inner vision. The like the dream, the true expression. Again, it's this creativity. It's this true expression coming in. There's a quote by Carl Jung that says, "Your visions will become clear only when you look into your heart. Who looks inside awakens." This oracle encourages your limitless abilities as a seer. The stronger your connection to source, the greater your ability to utilize your gifts. So, yeah, a lot of this too is all about, as you fill up that energy, fill up and overflow, your unconditional love energy is what's filling you up and overflowing. And so this does give you activation of your spiritual gifts. Dear one, it is your natural state to be psychic, so trust your inner vision and heart's compass. Facilitating a clearer connection to source removes barriers within you that limit the flow of love, inspiration, and guidance. If your beliefs limit your infinite potential in any way, dear one, look deeper and understand that there is no fear in love. True love gives you wings to explore the deeper realms within you and does not in any way limit your true expansive nature. As fast-paced as the world can be, with all its illusory distractions, it is vital that you take time to connect to the light of pure love within you. In this place of stillness, you will connect to source. Your energy will be replenished. There you go. Your energy will be replenished and wisdom will be yours. Wisdom will flow through you as visions, insights, and telepathic guidance. These infinite blessings of love are yours to utilize, dear one, and they will guide and empower you through the earth's changing times. Universal love surrounds you and awaits your divine connection, so it can bring ideas, inspiration, and magic into your life. Creativity, right? The chakra that these deal with is both the third eye and the crown chakra. An exercise you can do is focus on one natural element. Well, they say such as a leaf, but I'm saying fire or a candle, right? Staying present, notice the intimacy of that leaf or fire while allowing unconditional love, gratitude, and awe to fill your entire being. The affirmation for the card is, I am connected to the source of light and see the world through the eyes of love. Beautiful. Yeah, because you're filling up with self-love and overflowing. The next suit that we move into is the earth element in the suit of Pentacles. And this is the only one that's the outside. Everything else is the inside. Energy, we'll talk about emotions and thoughts. All of that is inward. This is the only one that's about outward, your physical adventure. During the month of August, other characters on stage with you, props in your life, even including your human body. So let's take a look here and see for your Cancer sign energy. This is your physical adventure. Queen of Pentacles, yep, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. She's like the Empress here. So definitely this reinforcement of new birth, birthing things into the outside world. There's the sensuality that comes in, the same because of the physical connection. Yeah, I mean, it's so much like the Empress energy that comes in here. So this is about caring for yourself and allowing yourself this self-attention. Getting out into nature is important too with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, because you can get into the quietness, you can get into the stillness and connect with that unconditional love of Mother Earth too. Well, we're going to pull here from the Earth Magic Oracle. And let's see what else they want you to know about your physical adventure in the outside world. Okay, there we go. And then you have the ocean. Look at you. Beautiful sunrise over the ocean. And ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. Changing of cycles. Let's see what the ocean wants to tell you here. So the ebb and flow of life is never more clearly represented than in the ocean's movements. The tides of these great bodies of water rise and fall in regular rhythms, and the waves continue to roll to the shores in endless and varied patterns, just as they've been doing for millions of years, and will continue to do so for millions more. Here's that water energy for you, Cancer signs. These tides and waves maintain a relative predictability unless other unforeseeable forces of nature intervene, which have been known to happen. Hurricanes and earthquakes, for instance, can have a dramatic effect on the characteristics of both the tides and the waves. The oceans do cover 70% of the Earth, and the human body averages a composition of 70% water. The dynamic gravitational interaction of the sun and moon that moves these massive bodies of water and creates the shifting tides also affects our human bodies in ways that we respond to instinctually, often having greater deal more influence over our moods and emotional states than we're aware of. Yeah, here's that sun and moon totally, escaped me there, but now they're bringing it out here. So you got the sun and the moon, the impact of the emotional tides coming in. An important aspect in the art of living is to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions. Join their fluidity, but not being captured by it. It is also not necessary to become obsessed with any particular fluctuation in mood or feeling. They are simply emotions, often activated in ways that are completely beyond your understanding. When you neither minimize nor exaggerate the intensity and importance of your emotions, you then have a greater sense of when and how to express them. You've been fighting the ebb and flow of your own feelings, denying your hurt, anger, or sorrow, by either attaching yourself to one or the other and nurturing it as if it were nursing a child, or else smoothing over your feelings with more practical responses that deny and hide what's going on beneath the surface of your expression. When you attempt to constrict yourself from experiencing your emotions, it's much like trying to stem the tides that grow even more forceful with every attempt humans make to control them. Allow yourself to swim with these variations rather than resisting them. Yeah, so I feel like there's this go with the flow with this change of the cycle. We do have this, we go into the humanness of things where we're focused on everyone else and we're afraid that we're going to, not please people and we're going to get rejected and all those fears that come in. To returning to ourselves and allowing ourselves to find that, we turn inward and go, there's what I've been looking for all along, that beautiful love from above. We'll dive deeper here even more, and we're going to go into the element of air, which is the sword suit. This is our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our attitudes, our expectations. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure for the month of August. So for Cancer signs, what's going to go on in the mind? Let's take a look here. Yeah, Six of Swords, movement across water is indicated here. So movement can be movement of the emotional waters, but with the leaving behind of old ways of thinking and moving to new ways of thinking, that does ignite movement into the outside world. It does move us from, choppy waters to calmer waters. It allows this, movement from lower vibrational to higher vibrational to a nice flow of mental thinking here. which makes sense here with all this. You might even end up, moving across water, like if you actually move home, or you can be on a boat or a surfboard or something, movement across water in a boat, or what are they called? Those little, you know what I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. Brain dead, but this can be that movement too. But movement of thought that triggers movement in the outside world in some way. We're also going to look at the healing with the fairy oracles, and let's see what else they want you to know about your mental adventure. Okay. For August, what do we got here? Honoring your true feelings. Look at this. All this honoring your feelings, bringing the truth. This even talked about, bringing forward and not being, being afraid of not being able to share your feelings. But this is about making them known. It doesn't mean we have to do it in a rude way, right? We don't have to scream it from the mountaintops, but we can, in love, share what's going on within us, right? With those that are involved in the situation. So honoring your true feelings says, by drawing this card, you're urged to listen to and follow your true feelings. Do not betray yourself, right? Or rationalize that it's acceptable to deny your inner voice of truth. You have an inner counsel who is very wise. This source of wisdom speaks to you in both physical and emotional ways. Perhaps you have gut feelings that are speaking loudly to you, or physical reactions to situations such as a tightened jaw or a nervous stomach. Your heart may be drawing you toward a particular geographical location, a specific career, or a certain type of relationship. So I told you, you might be moving across water somewhere. You may feel compelled to leave a particular situation that is unacceptable. The fairies know the importance of heeding their own feelings, and they ask you to do the same. They say, please don't discount what you know to be true in your heart. Follow your emotion, as they are your compass that will steer you home and keep you warm, safe, supported, and joyous. If you're unclear about what emotions you're experiencing, write down your thoughts and feelings in a journal to gain clarity and understanding. And the affirmation for this card is, I listen to and honor and follow my true feelings, knowing that they are answers to my prayers. Wow. I love it, right in sync with everything that we've been talking about here. And then the last deck is we're going to move into your element, the element of water, the Suit of Cups, which is all about the emotion. So this is your emotional adventure for the month of August. Of course, nothing to be afraid of here. This is where you swim all the time, so nothing new or scary coming in here for you, right? All right, I do want that one here. So you got the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're ready to leave behind emotions that no longer serve you, both looking at relationships that don't serve you anymore, the ones that you've been giving 80, 90, maybe even 100%, and the other person's not been giving you anything else back, right? These are the ones that have given you 0 or 10, 20, 30 consistently. Relationships are give and take, ebb and flow, right? But when it's always 80, 90, 100% you're given, you're the life support. You're keeping the relationship alive. And that may mean that they don't really care if they have it or not. And you might be holding on to it thinking it means something about you, but there's a lot of clarity that you glean and that comes in here for you where you can let that go, where you can release it and go, you know what, if it's not meant for me, I'm letting it. I'm not going to invest energy out, or I'm going to bring it back to 50%. And if they don't make up the other difference, it's going to fall away. Or, you are already going, no, I'm taking that one to 0. You'll know, what you want to do with these specific relationships. And there's also emotions that you've suppressed and have pushed down. It takes energy to keep these emotions from 7 years old and younger down, because it didn't know what to do with them. It didn't know how to express it because it was just an emotional child. The mental child develops between 7 and 14. So there is this emotions that are pushed down, suppressed. It takes energy like a basketball or a giant beach ball to keep it underwater. And so when you let it rise to the surface and you transform it, then all that energy is coming back to you, allowing you to move in this emotion in a more positive way for yourself. And then lastly, we're going to pull from the Celebration of Love Oracle. And this can either be more information on the water, or since it's the last card, it's the wild card, whatever else Spirit wants you to know about August. So let's take a look here. All right. Right off the bat here, this is the one. And you have Goodness Before Egypt, Primordial Rhapsody. So it's called Goodness. Let me just, sorry for the glare. They're very glossy. You got the 2 moons, 2 new moons. Or those are different planets that are around there, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out here. All right. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of blue throughout all these cards, too. Color water. All right. So Goodness. This image celebrates the power of light to dispel the darkness. It calls us to be loving conduits for the divine energy to work through us. Make a commitment to act with more integrity today. See yourself as a light bearer of love, and everything everywhere you go, you dispel the darkness. Walk in the confidence of the divine. You are. Special message, you are being inspired to look at a situation or a relationship that's not operating from the place of the highest integrity. Addressing this will start the healing process and turn it around for the better. So here we go. You address it and either let it go. But there is this transformative energy that's coming in with here, and I like that energy. And all these new moons feels like it's new relationships, it's new beginnings, releasing what no longer serves here. But overall, definitely put in yourself first with all of this, because the greatest gift you can give the world is a healthy, full, overflowing you, which activates psychic abilities. It allows you to see things differently, allows you to move from old ways to new ways, even old places to new places, and release of a lot of energy and a lot of experience, a lot of awareness coming in around your relationships especially. So I like this for you. Going to be a fun August, I feel. It's like finally a permission I'm going to take this time for me, and it's okay for you to do that. Very well supported. All right, well, that's what they have for you, all you Cancer signs, for the month of August. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support, and as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.